Welcome to today's episode of Animal Fun Facts at Re-Adventure Kids. Imagine a world without the magnificent humpback whale, the majestic American bison, or the adorable giant panda. Here are 10 species that were on the brink of extinction but were brought back by dedicated conservation efforts. First is the humpback whale, once hunted nearly to oblivion. Thanks to a global ban on commercial whaling in the mid-20th century, their numbers have rebounded from a few hundred to over 80,000 worldwide. Our next story is about the symbol of freedom, the bald eagle. At its lowest point, there were only about 400 nesting pairs in the United States. Pesticides like DDT affected their reproduction, causing a decline in their numbers. The ban on DDT and habitat protection measures allowed the bald eagle to soar back from the brink of extinction. Today, their population is estimated to be over 10,000 breeding pairs. And then there's the American bison. Once numbering in the tens of millions, overhunting reduced their population to just over 1,000 by the late 19th century. Today, due to concerted breeding and reintroduction programs, their numbers have risen to over 500,000. Now let's talk about the largest land animal on Earth, the African elephant. Once facing a rapid decline due to poaching, there were approximately 1.3 million elephants in the 1970s. International bans on ivory trade and strengthened anti-poaching efforts have helped these incredible creatures recover, and today their population is around 415,000. Moving on to the majestic Siberian tiger. Once facing a population drop to around 40 individuals in the 1940s, habitat loss and illegal hunting pushed these big cats to the edge. Conservationists established protected reserves, cracked down on poaching, and initiated breeding programs. Thanks to these efforts, the Siberian tiger population is slowly rebounding to around 600 individuals today. The giant panda, too, was rescued from the brink. Habitat loss and low birth rates had their numbers plummeting. But thanks to extensive conservation efforts, including habitat preservation and captive breeding, their numbers have more than doubled since the late 70s. Now let's take a dive into the ocean to meet our next hero, the sea otter. Once hunted nearly to extinction for their fur, there were only about 1,000 to 2,000 sea otters left in the wild. Conservation projects, including the banning of sea otter hunting, helped their populations recover. The adorable sea otters play a crucial role in maintaining the health of coastal ecosystems, and their population is now estimated to be around 106,000. Next up, we have the California condor, a majestic bird with an impressive wingspan. At its lowest point, there were only 27 California condors left in the world. Pollution, lead poisoning, and habitat destruction pushed them to the brink. Conservationists implemented captive breeding programs, which successfully increased their numbers to around 500 today. Our next hero is the whooping crane, a graceful bird known for its distinctive call. Loss of wetlands and hunting nearly wiped out these magnificent cranes. At their lowest point, there were only about 15 individuals left in the wild. Conservationists launched captive breeding programs, and through dedicated efforts, the whooping crane population is gradually increasing to around 800 individuals today. Our hero is the elusive snow leopard, facing threats from poaching and habitat fragmentation. Estimates suggest that there are around 4,000 to 6,000 snow leopards remaining in the wild. Conservation organizations and local communities have joined forces to protect these elusive big cats, and by establishing protected areas and implementing community-based conservation initiatives, the snow leopard population is gradually stabilizing. We also have the northern white rhino, Amur leopard, Javan rhino, and Sumatran orangutan. They were also once on the brink of extinction, now thriving thanks to conservation efforts. A remarkable journey, wouldn't you agree? How human intervention can help to turn the tide for endangered species. Remember, we all play a part in protecting our planet and its amazing creatures. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and be a hero for our animal friends. Thanks for joining us on